Oh, good morning everybody, dear viewers. What a lovely day. Look, I'm in the park today. This is my local park and it's a beautiful Easter day today. It's springtime. You can hear the birds singing. Ah, look at this lovely flowers over here. Look at this. This is the blackthorn. Blackthorn flowering. There's so many flowers out today. Spring flowers, so it's all lovely. Oh look, down here, oh look, dropped my foraging bag. Got my trusty foraging bag. This is a cloth bag. It's really good for collecting stuff. Look, celandines. All the insects are starting to wake up. I'm now just going down to sort of a little place that I always go down here every year to find something I think rather special. It's really nice. And I keep meaning to make a video about it, but I never do every year. Oh look, daffodils, daisies, and here's the arum lily, or cuckoo pint. Yeah, there's something down here that grows up every year, and I always go and get it. And so I'm going down to the corner of my local park. Not very far away, it's just a short walk and it's well worth the trip. If you enjoy food and you enjoy foraging for food and getting your own natural food, then this is a really good place to go every year. Just one or two other little flowers to show you. Cyclamen, wild cyclamen, beautiful primroses growing among celandines. All along this bank it's just a riot of spring colour. And here's something else you can find in the spring. These are wild chives. Again, the onion family. Those are delicious, especially when they're cooked up with potato, chopped fine and put in potato salad, mayonnaise. Wild chives, very intense flavour. And look, there's a stile I've got to cross over that next. I'll see you on the other side. Yeah. I've got my wellies on today. I'm not going to need them because I'm down by the river. This is the river Cae'r. There's a lovely quiet spot. It comes down off the Black Mountains, and up there there's a bridge. This is the road bridge, and under the bridge there's a lovely big deep spot for swimming under the bridge there. Right, put this here. What I'm looking for is across there, across the river. There's a few growing on this side, but not many. So what I do every year, I take my shoes and socks off. It's a bit cold today, so it went down to just slightly above freezing today, but it's not frosty, so you know, it's worth it. It's always a challenge. So I'm just going to put the tripod here and take my shoes and socks off. They're going to fall over. Oh, stay there. These are my great big boots. Sock off. Another boot off. Now I better roll up my trousers because this comes up. We've had quite a bit of rain, so There's a lot of rain comes down from the Black Mountains, and this stream gets really, really high and busy, and it's very easy to get wet. And that's also, I really don't want to drop my camera in the water. Anyway, so got my foraging bag, got my bare feet. Now I've just got to clamber down into the stream. Oh yes, very fresh, very invigorating. If you start seeing fish, you'll know that I've dropped my camera in the water. I really don't want to do that. It's quite lumpy and stony under here, but quite smooth. And that's what I'm after, that's what I'm looking for over there. Look, look, the hazels coming out. These are ransoms. But yeah, I expect you guessed that already. I'm looking for ransoms. Wild garlic. The wild allium, the onion family. It's a foraging treat, comes up every single year. And it grows on this side of the river, but it also grows down there. But it grows on that side, but I also have to wade down for it. There. Oh, it's getting really deep here. Might even have got my trouser wet there. It's lovely clear water though. Right, I'm just going to prop the camera here while I collect a few. When you're collecting wild garlic, you've got to be careful. There's a couple of other things. Best to pick the leaves individually, because there are one or two other poisonous things you could get. You've got to look out for lily of the valley. That's quite poisonous, very poisonous in fact, and also arum lily, the cuckoo pins. I showed you that on the video before. So I'm just going to pick a few of these. The thing about wild garlic is it grows from the base, whereas the lily of the valley tends to have stalks which the leaf comes off, and also the smell is absolutely unmistakable. It's really pungent, beautiful smell, and that flower, those little flower buds have the most intense flavour, and you can make a pesto sauce out of those. So I'm just picking a few more. And I do all sorts of things with these. They're really lovely. You can put them in soups, they're so versatile. You put them in sandwiches, fry them up with eggs or whatever you like. They have a lovely intense but quite mild garlicky flavour. Not as slightly more mild than ordinary garlic, I find anyway. Oh, my feet are getting really cold now. Oh, but it's a lovely day. I don't mind wading through the water. Oh look, and here are another springtime beautiful flower. I find them very romantically named the windflower. Wild wood anemones. So just pick a few more of these. Sorry about the camera shaking all over the place, but I'm up to my knees in water. Oh, there's buds. There's little buds there. Oh, the flower buds. This has a star-like white flower, and it's and you'll find these growing in damp woodland. They like damp, calcareous woodland, and the soil here is very a rich red clay, and we're in Wales, just underneath the west side of the Black Mountains, and this river is just pure water coming out from under the Black Mountains. So I'll just have a few more. That's going to make me a lovely, fry those with eggs. Beautiful in a cheese omelette. Yeah. More celandines there, and look at these lovely windflowers. Oh yes. There we go. Right, I think I've got enough for now. I shall probably be back over here in a couple of days. You just want to watch me fall in the water, don't you? That's why, I know that's why you're watching this video. You might not be disappointed. Just, you have to be careful crossing rivers like this. There can be more. I know this river and I've known it for years, and I do this every year, several times a year, especially in the spring. And I go for a swim under there. There's a very deep hole under there where the old bridge is. So we're nearly back over to where my Wellingtons are. Well, there we are. Oh, look at this lovely moss. Look at that lovely moss. Growing. I think this is where the big boulders they put in here to contain the flood, because it does get very high in the winter. Climb back up. There we are, nice bag with some lovely ransoms in it. Well, back safely across from the other side. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey, my little foraging adventure. Do this every spring, and I hope you enjoy getting out there and finding some of your own. It's worth remembering that there's a lot of beauty still in the world. Just have to find it. And remember, the wilderness journey, it doesn't have to be a long journey, but it begins in the mind. It begins in the way you see the world, the way that you look at the world. The wilderness is in the mind. Despite everything you hear and everything you see in the media, there's still beauty in the world. You just have to get out and find it. Thank you guys. See you again soon.